are going to do crafts with Linda today. I know it's been a long time and we're outside because our craft is going to be outside. You're going to be able to pick up at the concierge office or activities a little package. And our package is going to be, we're going to plant marigolds. Spring is here. Let's start some spring with some new life. And you're going to be able to see the product of all of this fun stuff to be able to do. All right, your package is going to come with a saucer, a little planter. With the planter, there is 2 separate bags, or they may be all in one bag. Obviously, we have some soil. In the little Ziploc bag, we have a little sticker if you want to put on the plant, on the pot itself. Some of these may have some little stickers to put on it to stick on the pot, but I thought maybe you just want to tape it on. Maybe you don't want to add a little happy face to it. The choice is yours. But inside, you need to be very careful because there may be 3 or 4 little seeds, and those are the seeds that we need to do our little marigolds. All right, so I want you to get your things together. We need just a little bit of water to go and moisten the soil to get started. So get everything together for me, get a little bit of water, and then we'll sit down and we will start. I just wanted to give you a little history on marigolds. As I was researching this, there were things that I did learn about marigolds that I didn't really know about. That the colors of the marigolds, they feed to chickens. Hence, the bright beaks that they have in their feet are the petals of marigolds that they feed to the chickens. So next time you see a chicken with that yellow beak, you can say, oh my goodness, he's had some marigolds to go and eat. Many different types of marigolds. They can range from 6 inches in height to up to 4 feet in height. The tallest are the African marigolds, which are, I've not seen, only a picture of, but they are quite beautiful. I think one of my favorite ones are the vanilla ones. They're usually on special orders for that because they only come in certain seasons at a certain point in time. But they are absolutely beautiful. They look like a pom-pom of yellow ice cream. But today we're going to do the yellow marigolds, so think of those chickens with their little yellow beaks and feet. And I hope that you will be able to see and enjoy some of the aspects of this. All right, so we have our little saucer, we have our little planter's cup. I want you to add the soil to it. Some bags maybe have a little bit more soil, but I'd rather have you have a little bit too much than not have enough. So we're going to add the soil to our little pot. Fill it up almost to the top, because once we add the water to it, and I want you just to moisten it, it's going to flatten down a little bit. So let's add a little bit of water, not a lot. And you're going to see that the water does flatten down the soil a little bit, which is okay. That's what we want. Maybe push it down just a little bit more and add a little bit more soil to it. And again, I'm going to add just a smidgen of water. Just a little bit. And as you can see, it does flatten it out. All right, so everybody's got that moistened soil. Okay. Now, in our envelopes, we have, this is the tricky part, finding these little seeds. They're little. They have a whitish color bottom, and the top of it is black. There's 3 of them. I want you to poke a little hole with your finger and put it in. Does it make any difference if it is white side up or the black side up? Oh, my other little seed is stuck here. Take my finger and we're going to put the little seed in. One more. All right, now we're going to cover that with a little bit of soil. Maybe I'll take just a smidgen more to make sure that it's just barely covered. I'm not going to add any more water to that because the base of it is pretty moist, and especially where that seed is. We want to make sure that where the seed is, it's moist, not drenched, just moist. And then we'll just put a little topping of soil over it. We're going to put it in our little saucer, and then you're ready. Now, this is what happens after about a week. You got 3 little seedlings, maybe you'll have 2, maybe you might have 1, but you should have at least 1. Little seedlings of marigolds. When you finish getting your seeds in, I want you to take the top of this saucer and put it on the top of it, all right? Invert it so that it covers this little pot. It doesn't have to be in direct sun, but it needs to be someplace at least warm. This is going to act like a little flower house, all right? It's going to add the warmth to it, and when you begin to see little seedlings come up, I want you to take the top off, all right? Put your little pot back into it, and then you can watch it grow from there. But the important part is cover this with your little planter, just like a little hothouse, until you see those little seedlings start. And when they sprout out, you know you've got your little seeds started. Then put it back in. Do not overwater this. Moisten it. Take a little tiny cup, sprinkle it in, because it doesn't need a whole lot of water. It just needs to be the soil moistened, all right? Let's not drown it where they're going down the street over there. Just moisten the water, and then you'll get your little seedlings of marigolds, and you'll be able to see the starts of spring. I hope all of you will enjoy this as much as I did. I wanted to get it started a little bit before you guys got started with it, just so that you could see the end result. You can do this. It's not hard. I don't care if you have a green thumb, brown thumb, red thumb. Give it a try. It's a little part of spring, and what better part to start spring with a few little flowers. Also, a few little flowers. You won't have flowers for Mother's Day, but you'll have the starts of flowers for Mother's Day, and they'll be your very own. I do hope you've enjoyed this. It's been a while since we've seen each other, but don't you worry. I've got some more ideas to do some crafts with Linda. We won't be able to do it together this time, but we'll see what happens next time. And don't forget, I love you all, miss you all, and we'll see each other soon. Good luck with this. Let me know how you do. As I come by your apartments, give me a holler and I'll stop in and we'll see how these little seedlings are doing. Thank you. We'll see you later. Just a couple little tidbits that I forgot to add about the marigolds. Number 1, they're called annuals. Annuals mean they have one season to go and live. We also have what we call perennials, which come back every year. Sometimes in the state of Florida, our annuals will reoccur because it's warm enough for them. So when they die off, sometimes they will come back. But technically, they're still considered an annual, so you'll only get one season out of them. I did want to mention one other thing. There are some very good uses with the marigolds, not only for the chickens and getting it in their feed, but also to help plants. They can deter a lot of the pesky little worms that we may have, called cutworms. Cutworms, when you have a tomato plant, can eat the roots of the tomato plant. And what we used to do back up north, and I still do it here, when I planted a tomato, I would add some marigolds to it because it deterred those cutworms from the tomato plant, so that at least you had the tomato to be able to come along and grow. Florida's not a great place for tomatoes to grow. They're not like what we used to have up north, having the big beefsteaks and everything, but the marigolds will help with some of the cutworms that you may have. These little pesky little things, instead of using your pesticides, we can use the flowers of marigolds to keep them from using all of those nasty little sprays that we use. But I just wanted to add that we can help those tomato plants. It looks adorable to have the marigolds around it, plus it's helping the tomato plants by keeping some of those pests away. I hope this helps you. Again, enjoy, and thank you. See you later.